Hello, hello, welcome in. Going way earlier than I normally would today. Uh, Both to adjust for mine and Miracle's work schedules, and also, we actually have somewhere to be later this afternoon, so there is going to be a hard time limit on today's stream. Probably going to be going about 3 hours. Hey Captain Confusion, and thank you, Captain Confusion, for the sub. As always, you get to pick 2 games to go on the wheel. And it is valid to pick games you have already picked to give them a better chance of popping. How are y'all doing today? So today we are playing Floating Runner. A pre-Mario 64 platformer game. 3D platformer. It's always kind of interesting to see these sort of like early experiments before it was really codified. Gotta run to the grocery store? I see. This one with all the jumping. Oh, there will be jumping. So, here's something I think is funny. Here's the Japanese box art for this. It's like this gorgeous anime style, right? I love this box art, it's beautiful. Here's the English box art, where instead of the anime art style, they like made this 3D rendered creature. He has a gun. He has a gun in the game too, but yeah. Alright, and we're also going to take a quick peek at the manual. There is a reason for this. Violence kid on a floating island. Hey, Avaris Clary. Yeah, I'm going way earlier than I normally would today. Yeah, streams this early are going to be probably more common from me going forward just because of, like, work schedules and that sort of thing. I will, fortunately and unfortunately, be having an actual work schedule soon. My previous job that I got laid off from was more or less work whenever you want. I'm not going to be having that kind of flexibility now, so streams earlier in the day and ending in the afternoon are probably going to be pretty common going forward. Anyways, take a quick peek at the manual here. Oh, hold on. Let's scoot this over a bit. Get a look at the story here. Crystal Land, a kingdom of 6 floating worlds, was always a place of light, peace, and happiness. Its delicate balance was maintained and protected by 6 crystals of mystical power spread throughout the land. As long as these crystals glowed in unison, the people of Crystal Land led harmonious lives. But now an evil force from the neighboring kingdom of Chaos has invaded Crystal Land, with the intention of darkening the crystals forever. Wait, hold on. Y'all can't actually read all that. Let me shrink this a bit. Zorer, the powerful and wicked ruler of Chaos, and his ruthless army of dark guards have infested the 6 worlds and created a 7th crystal. This crystal, the Crystals of Darkness, has tainted the others with evil. Just as Crystal Land lay on the edge of ruin and its people on the edge of despair, a mysterious old priest came forth, calling himself the Guardian of the Fountain of Light. Gather the tainted crystals and the Crystal of Darkness, and anoint them in this fountain, he preached. Then the 7 purified crystals will possess the power necessary to bring back our land to the light. The good citizens of Crystal Land were frozen in fear of the mighty Zarar, however, and no one came forth to perform the dangerous task. Finally, the old priest's apprentice, young Cress, that's her right here, stepped forward. I will do what I can to save our land, she proclaimed. Amidst the cheers of the people, another voice was heard. I am Bounty Hunter Wei. That's this dude on the left here. I will gladly serve. I will gladly battle Zar and the Dark Guards to save this land for a price. For a price. People agreed that Wei and Cress would be their representatives in the quest for the 7 crystals and sent them off with hopeful wishes of good fortune. Alright, so over here, just going to point out a couple of things. There is a note here on saving. To save or load game controller settings and high scores, adjust the cursor to memory card and press the X button. You may notice there is an ominous omission here of what gets actually saved here. We'll get into that. Not too much interesting here, just going to kind of enjoy some of this, like, beautiful art. There's, like, a lot of, like, cute art for this game, which is unhinged that they went for this ugly-ass render for the US box art. The art looks very Hudson. Yeah. I would be curious to know who did the art, and unfortunately, it's basically uncredited. Like actual, you know, unique art for all the different worlds here. Some great enemy names: Munker, Minya, Galgal, Thasoringer. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to, like, pull that up and show off the manual a little bit. There is a reason for this. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the game. Yeah, the issue of who actually developed this game is a slightly interesting one. It's one I'll get into later. For now, I'm just gonna start up the game. Where's my emulator folder? Here it is. The art style feels very Bomberman to me. Character designer Osamu Koyanagi. Who is that? Is that anyone I should know?
Power play all the way. Xing.
So we have Cocopelli Digital Studios. We've got, sorry. We've got THQ credited. Those are publishers, not actual developers. Alright, so here we are. I love this game's aesthetic, this kind of like flat shading on the polygons. Yeah, Cocopelli is like a publishing label of THQ at the time. Alright, so we got Lei and Chris. We are going to be Chris. Sword World, Golf, Virtual Boy, 3D Tetris, Virtual Boy, Kuon Pa, map design for Blaze and Blade. Huh, alright. So the reason I read the manual and read the story is because that is all the story that is going to be implied here. There is no cutscene, no expedition, it just throws us right in. This camera angle is awkward. Oh, it is. It is definitely awkward. We can angle it very slightly, but it doesn't actually make it any better. The enemies move fast. Yeah, you're noticing, already noticing some, issues with this game. It's an adorable game. I love the presentation. I love the music. The game credits are literally the names of all the enemies in the game. Yeah, like I said, it's an interesting thing that I'll talk about when we get to the credits eventually. Let's see, is there any other, like, chests in this level? I don't think there is. Also, you can bop enemies, but, like, it feels a little sketchy to do so because of how fast they scurry around. So, this crystal changes colors. You can actually choose what level you're going into based on what color the crystal is when you enter it. Adorable and extremely polygon, but the mechanics are, yeah, it's, this camera really needs to be pulled down just a little bit. Yeah, the lava texture in Floating Runner. I'm getting fucking bullied. Luckily, if you die, you just get right back up. You do notice the time limit ticking away over there. That is going to be, like, a worse obstacle than, actually dying. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, you can see this is normal difficulty, and look how badly I am getting fucking swarmed here. This is, like, absurd. Oop. Also, notice how, like, these jumps are spaced so that I'm, like, just barely making them. Yeah, that is also going to be a problem. Whoop. Like, look how far these platforms are. There's, like, zero. There's, like, zero mercy on these jumps. There also, does not seem to be any coyote time. To define that, that is in a platformer where whenever you run off an edge, there'll usually at least be like a few frames of leeway that you can still jump, like even when you're technically falling. You know, like Wile E. Coyote running off the edge and floating before he realizes he's run off the edge. This game does not seem to have that. So these jumps are, like, very precise. There is an achievement for expert difficulty. We are not going to be seeing that. I love... I love these just, like, scrolling lava tiles. It's funny. Okay. This is... Well, yes, continue. God. There are health pickups. They are few and far between. How are you even supposed to make this jump? Can you? I'm not convinced this jump is actually makeable. Yeah, it's a very short game, like, provided you're not dying. There will be deaths, though. There will be many deaths. This game is very difficult. This does not look like a jump that is possible to make. I'm skeptical on whether this jump is possible. I'm gonna try and jump back, see if maybe there's like a different way I can go. I don't think there is. I think I'm gonna have to just tough it out. Well, you will see. I think at a certain point, I may resort to, save states. I think maybe if I back way up... Also, there's like a little side hop you can do. I don't think this jump is possible. I feel like there's something I'm missing here. I'm gonna backtrack. Let's see if there's, like, a different way I could have gone here. I don't think there is. I think, yeah, no, that's pretty much the only way to go. Like, because of the camera angle, it's kind of hard to tell where your character actually is, which is a problem. In a game requiring this much hard precision to it. Yeah, this is the only way to go. I think I'm gonna have to, like, make this jump somehow. Stupid rabbit hole you've been on. You've been watching every Gundam in relative timeline and release order. In timeline and release. You did not keep pausing OG Gundam to watch all the other stuff that takes place at the same time. The only Gundam I have seen is Witch from Mercury. Witch from Mercury, and I saw the movie of I don't know how this is supposed to be pronounced. Gundam Kooks, Quuux, or whatever. That is the only Gundam I've actually seen. I really need to, like, me and Miracle have talked about, like, going and doing a watch through of it. A terrible show? I liked it. Hurry up! I'm trying. This jump looks impossible. G quacks. Something like that. God, and your character is very slippery, just slides all over the place. I think maybe if you get momentum built up. Maybe that jump is possible. Time out. Game over. So, remember when the manual said there is a save function. It saves control settings and high scores. That is because this game does not save progress in the actual game. Wait, there's a dash button. Okay, you know what? I bet if I had been using that, I bet it wanted me to use that dash button. I didn't realize. throwing me now. I deserve it. It yeeted. I love how the kill command, since my VTuber is tiny, it's like a foot tall in chibi form. But the kill command is scaled for, you know, my full-size VTuber. It just fucking yeets me at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Here we have the swampland. Thankfully, it does not expect me to be jumping all these individually. Yeah, and since it's also not scaled, the pies don't perfectly stick to my head. It's like I'm holding them back with like my Akira psycho powers. Whoop, that hurt. The purple junk hurts me. I think I'm going to be remapping the dash button to like one of the trigger buttons. Because just imagine the layout. Imagine the layout of a PlayStation controller, and just imagine X is your jump button, square is your fire button, and circle is your dash button. Now imagine how like awkward that is to have to be holding the dash button down constantly while jumping and firing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be remapping that. Insert Akira, get out of my head meme, but the images are of Transfem Akira. Like Transfem Tetsuo. Estrogen could have saved her. So Captain Confusion asked, if there are health pickups. The large blue potion is a health pickup. But again, I'm not sure why they bothered because, you know, it doesn't restore very much. And health in this game is kind of meaningless, it feels like. Now here, we just got one of the special weapons. This is a shield. The gems you get are ammo for the special weapons. And yes, the weapons are missable. Here we go, we got an extra heart container. How much did I practice off stream? Not much. I usually, maybe like 15-20 minutes. Usually before I'm starting a new game, I'll like, you know, load it up to make sure it works correctly in the emulator and all that. Otherwise, you run into stuff like, oh, this doesn't work in EPSXE, gotta try like a different emulator. What? Why can't I shoot? Can I only shoot when my shield is down? Maybe so. I can just summon up a bunch of shields and just be more or less invincible for a little while, though. That's fun. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. Damn it. Are you kidding me? Ah! Why would that be placed so you can land on the lower part of the map? God damn it. Oh, this game is rude. Like I said, I may be unashamedly using save states after a certain point. Okay, good. Here's the crystal. Thank Jesus. Seeing if anyone has made a leave me alone transfer meme. You learn those furry robot things are called Momogens? I thought they were Primogens. I know exactly what you're talking about. Alright, so we're just not going to be worrying about enemies, we're just going to be speedrunning, we don't care about score, we don't care about whatever, we're just going to be going, because this game, you're joking, okay. This game is brutal. We are going to be doing a slight bit of exploration to try and like get all the weapons, because the weapons are like, you know, unique to each level. You can miss them. What the fuck is this? Okay, okay. Whoop. Okay, where's the platform? Maybe if I jump into this, maybe it like boosts me up? Nope. There's the platform, it's just extremely slow. Freaking out thinking of femboys like Astolfo. Okay. Where does this want me going? Right here, okay. 5 years later. Like that one secret in fucking Braid. You gotta wait like 4 hours, literally, for like the platform to come across. If you're already about to die, I feel like there's little reason. What? My shield didn't work? Okay, well, my shield has at least kept persisted even after death, so there is that. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm pretty sure this is gonna screw me over here and, like, push me to an earlier part of the stage. Hey, nice. That's what, that's what the side hop is good for, I guess. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna put me back down there. This... Okay, let's go over here. It is not particularly easy to tell where you're going in these stages. It's funny to me how Braid's most enduring legacy is the Soulja Boy review of it. And, you know... Game's stupid as hell, doesn't make any sense. He doesn't ever run out of the going back in time potion. While John Blow is just, like, sitting in a dark room crying. Okay, good. Crystal is down here. Oh yeah, it's like an iconic, it's from like an indie games documentary. Oops, hold up. Gotta check my text here. Okay, yeah, just making sure. I will actually have a job soon, assuming like, background check and all that comes back good, which is like, there's no reason why it wouldn't. It is, unfortunately gonna be a food service type job again, but, pay is actually gonna be pretty decent. Think of one reason. What do you mean? Okay, here's the steps. Push for and scarily large acceptance of anti-DI hiring measures. Yeah. I will say the reason I was laid off from my previous job wasn't that. I'm pretty sure it's good ol' getting replaced by fucking AI who's not gonna do the job, you know, anywhere near as good as I could do it, but it can do it a lot cheaper. That was honestly why I've kind of made my peace with going back into food service. Is like, well, AI is probably not going to be replacing that anytime soon, so... It's something I know I can do. I know I can deal with the shittiness. And the pay for where I'm going is actually fairly decent. I'm going to be getting 16 an hour, which is, like, better than I was making at the previous job, actually. I don't know that I'll be working it long term. This may be short term just to, you know, keep myself able to pay rent in the meantime. How many hours? Ah, shit. Shit. Get away from me, damn it. How do I get back up? How do I get back up? It's gonna be about, like, 25, 30 hours a week. Your job would be great if you could consistently get that much, yeah. What state am I in? New Mexico. The stage is as far as you saw Jank Jesus skit. Oh, you saw Jank Jesus play this, alright. This stage, coincidentally, is as far as I got on my attempt to, just, like, off-screen testing the game. Also, hey, I just bounced myself back up there. That's pretty good. And then fell immediately again. You're hiring remote, but New Mexico isn't one of the states, Alright, this is, FF14 Gold Saucer, doing Leap of Faith in Gridania here. This exact, like, tree... Whoa, hey. Hey! What's that? What's that? What's that? What's in there? Is there an item hidden in this tree? Whatever it is, I couldn't see it. Think you got it. Yeah, it wasn't a weapon, though. You can really see, like, how much of this is, like, platforming on sloped edges, and just how bad your character is at dealing with sloped edges. Like, will very frequently just slide right off the other edge. I love this game's whole, like, aesthetic and presentation. I just wish the game was better. It's a cool game, but is it a good game? Well... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I promise I'm not, like, sucking on... Oh, hey. Is that a shortcut? That might actually be a shortcut. Most Bomberman sounding and, kind of frankly, Bomberman looking. Can I make that jump? That jump looks sketchy. Made it. Again, like this, these jumps on the tree branches, same thing as in, like, Leap of Faith in FF14. It's like trying to turn yourself to give yourself the most surface area. Hey! Yump. Got it. Eventually, you got good at the self-step Leap of Faith. Yeah, I just want to have a word with whoever it is in charge of making the Leap of Faith levels in FF14, because they are a bit brutal. I have never gotten good at them. Is the self-step the tree one? Yes, it is. It comes up far more often than any of the other ones, and has a lot of jumping on annoying pine cones. Am I good? No, I'm not good. I wish it was easier to tell where your character actually is. I feel like there's not much reason to not just have a shield up constantly, because, Wait, this is backtracking, isn't it? Yes, it is. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Waste a million seconds waiting on this to come back down. Okay, so if not there, then where? Up here, maybe? There's... Oh. Okay. Yup. Are you joking? It wants me to go... What? Okay. Oh, you know what? That's actually a reason not to keep the shield up all the time, because there's a limit to how many bullets can be on screen, and I guess that counts as a bullet. Fair enough. Not a furry, also pulling up the wiki page for Dragon Bomber. Oh no, he's hot. Okay, I gotta see what this dude looks like. I'm guessing, is this a Bomberman character? Completely ripped humanoid dragon. This must not be the one I'm seeing, because the one I'm seeing is just like a, average Bomberman, uh, chibi character. He has two phases. Okay. Starts Dragon Bomber and just got a lot of cool jackets. Yeah, it's not showing me who you're talking about here. Da, 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 da. You able to post a link? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, again, it's just showing me, like, the chibi character and, like, then some more generic looking... Some more, like... Oh, okay. Completely fucking ripped. You weren't kidding. Okay. 60 seconds. That's plenty of time. Especially given that a second is not really a second, it's more like 5 seconds. What the fuck is this platform? Bump? What? I can't even stand on it, it just bounces me. Okay. Sure. Boing. Are you joking? What is this? Okay, so it wants me to, like, bounce across in one go. That's a tall fucking order. Maybe not, maybe not. You can kind of, like, get some air off of it. God, the hitbox on this thing is tiny. You can see me just like... I think I'm gonna have to do this in one go, though, because, like... Otherwise, you don't have the momentum necessary. There we go. Kind of nondescript platforms floating over the void. I mean, yeah, like even Mario 64 was like levels just kind of floating in a void. Where to now? Yep. I have not seen any treasure chests in this stage. I hope they're not, like, hidden in trees or any bullshit like that. Ah, shit. Whoa. Okay. What's this way? Anything? I guess that was some alternate route I could have taken. Yep. Uh... Yeah, okay. Give some monkey ball vibes. Yeah, I can see that. Yep. Hey! Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass of a jump. Yup, got it. Hmm. Sorry about that, had to blow my nose. Oh, get off of me. Someone played Phantom Brave on PS2 and ended up crashing the game from getting too many characters. That's funny. Sand texture at least looks better than the lava texture. Okay, so there's a path up there or a path up here. Both seem about the same to me, so... Although... that path looks longer. You know what? Let's go back on the other path and see if there's a treasure chest that way. We probably missed a weapon in the forest world. Oh god. Please tell me... What? What? No, 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 no. It doesn't kill me. It starts me... Are you joking? Are you joking? It doesn't kill me. It doesn't kill me. The quick... It... Fuck. Fucking hell. Okay. That is extremely rude. You'd think... You'd think... the quicksand would kill me. It's rare in a game to be mad that the game doesn't kill you. But... the fact that... The fact that it doesn't kill you, and instead makes you do all this platforming again, is... that sucks. Ugh. You... Say used to, you just stopped watching after the Concord incident. If you remember Concord, you can probably guess what made me not go back. Um, was it... I'm gonna take a guess and say he thought the problem with Concord is that the game was too woke and not everything fucking else wrong with it. Am I on the right track here? Ugh. He didn't say anything, a few people in chat did, and he didn't. Okay, so, like, you know, endorsing it through silence, effectively, I see. That sucks. Yeah, that's true. How big is the chat we're talking here? If it's the kind of thing where, like, you're joking, you're joking, you're joking. Okay, good. Whew. Oh my god. Uh, Going down on the right side there. Well, maybe not. Maybe the red kills you. Maybe the red kills you there. Whoop, hup, hup, hup. Hey! Side hopping, good for something. 5 people talking about it on a partnered stream, so something like this then. Or no, a partnered stream, okay. Not 5 people in chat. 5 people talking about it in a larger chat. Yeah, fair enough. I am not a partner, I am Twitch affiliates. This music feels very, Crash Bandicoot. Responding to them but not agreeing or shutting it down. That sucks. Yeah, it's like, you know, what's wrong with that game is not, oh, it's too woke. It's, literally everything else around it. That the game looks absolutely designed by committee. Looks, hey, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy is pretty popular right now. Let's just entirely rip off that. It's that it's yet another game-as-a-service flop. Dead on arrival. And everyone, you could just tell it was gonna be. But, like, you know, they just insisted on spending fucking millions of dollars on this. An interesting thing about Concord to me is that, like, if you go look at, like, if you go look at, like, the actual character designs, like the art, it's like, there's some actually interesting character designs there. And then it's just like, it feels like they ran them through AI generation, and that's how they got, like, the final models. And, like, any kind of, like, interesting features of these characters was just, like, filed off. Oh, Landale, I know who that is. That sucks. What does this want out of me? There's nothing here. It's nothing. Check it out. Wow! It's literally nothing. Yeah, that sucks. I didn't know that. Does it want me to, like... No? What does this want out of me? There's... These things. Can I jump on top of them? Oh, I can. Yeah, 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 yeah. I hate these platforms. I hate these fucking platforms. They suck so bad. Yeah, it's like... What if I side hop? No, that doesn't work. This sucks. This really sucks. Why? I hate these platforms. Okay, let's back up. We gotta get, like, momentum to hop on these. Bump. Close. Yeah, it's like... My problem with Concord is that, like, none of the character designs communicated anything meaningful about these characters. Any kind of personality trait. Because, like... Oh, anything that might actually stand out about them might be something that someone somewhere doesn't like, so we have to file off the fucking edges. Hey, here we go. Hey! What's this? We got a wand. Wait, does this... Okay, no, the platform itself is rising and falling. Yeah, like, I suggest if you feel like it, to go look up, like, the actual, like, concept art for that game, because, like, a lot of it is, like, pretty good. A lot of, like, these character designs were pretty good, and have just, like, lost anything interesting about them when being translated into 3D, and it's unreal. I suspect the game was initially gonna be some kind of, like, 2D cel-shaded aesthetic, and got retooled sometime in development to be to be these, like, more realistic looking designs, and it just, like, suffers so much for it. But the real killer about Concord is that, okay, the game was going to be a flop, and then Sony just immediately took the game down, did not even give it a chance to, like, even continue to have some kind of small niche fan base. They just fucking deleted the game off the face of the earth, and I have zero fucking respect for that. I think y'all know that I am someone who cares a lot about, like, you know, game preservation. I would have respected Concord 100 times more if Sony at least left the game up for, you know, whatever 10 people decide they want to still play it for the meme. Go down here? Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean, go down? Where does it want me to go down to? But instead, they just entirely nuked it. And there have been attempts to make Concord private servers. Wait, here we go. Down here. There have been attempts to make Concord private servers. Wait, are you joking? Why did it point me down there? Why did it point me down there? Damn it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? There was an arrow pointing down. Wait, there's the crystal. There's the crystal. How do I get to it? How the fuck do I get to it? I hate this game, dude. This is bullshit. What does this want out of me? There have been attempts to make a Concord private server that Sony has shut down. So this is people deciding that Concord is worth playing, and Sony says no. It's such bullshit. Speaking of such bullshit, wow. I I hate this game now. I was enjoying this game and now I hate it. This is bullshit. Why would it point me off a fucking cliff that is just... Okay, maybe I can salvage this. Maybe I can salvage this. 15 in-game seconds? That's still like a minute. That's still like a minute. Yeah, no kidding. It's like, you're not making any money off of that anymore. Why do you care? Hurry up. I know. I know. I know. Thank you. I can very clearly tell the timer ticking down to my inevitable fucking demise here. Ah, fucking... Jump up. Jump up. Get over here. Oh my god, this is harrowing. I'm about to lose all this progress. Okay, okay. So, like, it's gotta be... There's a place where it wants me to jump down, but... It's unclear where that is, and I'm screwed. Rippin' pepperoni. Yeah, that's all my progress gone. It's like a very short game, but it's like very much classic NES in its design. Absolutely no mercy. Did the sliming actually work? I was not actually looking at it. By the time I looked over, it was gone. Okay, so I think the strat here is gonna be to do the more pain-in-the-ass stages first. So that means brown stage, that's gonna be the desert stage. Yeah, I wonder why that didn't work. Wait, is it like... Because my VTuber is so short, is it like spawning at some point way above me and then despawning before it hits me? Is that what's going on? Hold on. There it goes, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on then. Mm. Excuse me, sorry. Sniff, sniff. Yeah, I'm still getting over that cold. It's lingering pretty hard. Here's the thing, I absolutely cannot deal with the winter months. Like, I am basically just stuffed up and sniffly for, like, the entire, season of winter, and it sucks. Haven't been able to go to the doctor and get antibiotics. Are you joking? I hate this stage, dude. Yeah, it's like, this cold is lingering long enough that I wonder if I should at this rate. Any blood in your sinuses? No. Nothing like that, thankfully. Like I said, it's the same kind of, like, just kind of low-grade crud I get every winter. I think I just do not tolerate the cold well. Probably just standards. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen anything that's, like, you know, that concerning on it. Cold, New Mexico? It gets pretty cold here. What's the temperature right now? It's like 53 degrees right now. It's been getting below freezing at nights. Yeah, desert biome gets colder than you would think. It, it, what time is it? 3:15. I'll probably go for 2 more hours. I think that is something kind of merciful about this game, is getting to choose, like, which stage you're going into. So, if there's a stage you have trouble with, you can do that stage first and not have it at the end of your run. That way it's also not an entire run before you get back there. The roommate from hell blamed all your problems on us. Stole money. Yeah, I'm sorry. There we go. Now, there was a magic wand. Yeah, there we go. I didn't actually get to see what this does. So. Okay, like a fireball. Little puny one, but still. What's over here, actually? Okay, so there we can see where the crystal is. I think that is going to be the clue to help us line up our jump there. Okay, so I guess the wand's gimmick is it sets enemies on fire and therefore continues doing damage to both them and to other enemies. That seems like the case there. Again, this music feels very, Crash Bandicoot to me. Okay, so now we're up here. I think it made more sense to come this way than trying to do what I was doing there. Hold on, there's a platform. Maybe I had the wrong of it. Maybe I'm supposed to... Hey, there it is. Okay. We're just gonna have to make that jump. Fire one, also one I had trouble with. So yeah, let's like try to front load the hardest stages. Wait, that's... Oh, it must have changed right as I was going in. Okay. So over here, there's gonna be, somewhere in all this area, the shield item. Ah, yeah, that's... Okay. Interesting. Is that not makeable? Can I... Okay, maybe over here. Yeah, so there's the heart, and then there's also gonna be somewhere... the shield. Yeah, alright. And now we can just speedrun. We know there's nothing else. That said, here we have to be careful because if you botch this jump, you're gonna be right back down at the start of the area. Whoop. Oh wait, shit, I forgot to start my timer. Let's see, I've been streaming an hour and 30 minutes according to OBS. So it was probably about 5 minutes before I actually started, so... you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say... hour, 25 minutes. probably a little higher than what it actually is because I spent some time going over like the manual and stuff, but I don't really care about it being too precise. I'm not, you know, submitting my run to the speedrunning archives or whatever. That's a nice little tease there where it looks like you can jump. Where it looks like you can jump for the crystal, but then it bumps you back down. Yeah, true. What? Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, it's fine. Ah, damn it. What? Yes. Why even give me the option to not continue? Who is gonna take that option? That exists for the sole purpose of tripping me up. Okay, and then I think there's the crystal down there. Yep. Give me a moment. Okay. Yeah, I do think getting to choose what level you're going into is pretty nice for this kind of game. What? Is that Son Goku? Son Wukong? Like on a cloud? That's cute. Ah! Got the circlet, yeah, yeah. Yeah, if there's a level you're having trouble with, you can do that one first, and make sure you're getting your practice in on that one. Oh my god, there's so many. So, you know, now I have, now I know how to beat the desert level. This is the water level that I've never been to. But if I fail at it, I'll just be able to start from here. And then, you know, blitz through the other levels. Oh, this is a freaking maze level, okay. Wait, no, 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 okay. Here we go. Bunch of, like, branching paths in this level, it feels like. So, there's the slide, and then there's two ways we can go down here. My instinct is to take the side paths. Although, you know what? There may be some kind of, this may be a gimmick where the slide is going to take me to, like, some path where if I miss a jump, it puts me down there. Okay. I bet that's what it's doing. Oh, yep, that's exactly what's happening. Okay. I agree with Avaris Clary that this game is like the most Bomberman game I've ever seen that is not actually Bomberman. The draw distance is rough, it really is. Gotta like, whoop, whoop, got it. No wonder the camera is zoomed in so much, that's a very good point. Da, 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 da. What's this? Go up? Okay. One of these is gonna be the correct path. Which is it? Oh, this is rude. Okay. This stage making me jump around on these slides. You miss a jump, you're just, screwed there. Where's this taking me? Up here. Is that solid? I hope so. Okay, arrow pointing this way, but of course, there's treasure chests we gotta investigate. The score getting reset anytime you die is brutal. Not that I'm going for a score run, but like, if you were... Hey, there's... There's the crystal at the center of all this, but I don't think I want to jump for it from here. I think I'm gonna have to jump for it from up above. spiraling on up, and then I bet this slide takes you right to it. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Fire is another level I've had trouble with, so we're gonna go there. I really like the music here. I like the music in general. This game has a great soundtrack. This is new. How did I get up here? Wait, are level layouts different depending on what order you visit them? This is completely different. Oh no. Okay. This is gonna suck right here. This has gotta be. I don't think... Maybe that's some kind of shortcut for the pro fucking gamers, but like, I don't think that's happening for me. Yeah, no. I'm sure there's something really cool over there. I think that is beyond my skill to get through it. So I'm just gonna stay on the path. Keep on going. Oh god, oh god. Wait, that's incorrect, right? Because... Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's that jump I needed a dash for, and I forgot there was a dash button, because I'm dumb. I don't remember that platform being there on any of my previous attempts at this level. I don't know if I've just missed it, or if that appears, like, you know, after a certain point if you're coming here later. Also, I noticed the crystal kind of turns white for a second. I wonder if there's any kind of, like, bonus stage if you've got good timing. I don't think there is. I think that's just a visual effect. This is also a stage on my off-screen attempt. This is as far as I got. this stage here has some particularly tricky platforming over previous areas of the stage where you can fall down and end up wasting a bunch of time. This looks like an alternate path. Tell me this is a different volcano stage than when you left. It is. Yeah, no, it is. I had done the first volcano stage. I was on the first volcano stage when you were here earlier, but I ended up dying. And now I have returned to it, and I'm on the second one. By the way, Captain Confusion, a reminder about your picks for the wheel. You get 2 of them. I will be pestering about it because I like to make sure people get them. Yeah, this part here, this specific part was a run ender. Hold up. Sorry. Alright, I'm good. I am obsessively checking my phone's notifications just because of, like, job stuff. Yeah, right here, right here. This sucks. This really fucking sucks right here. You miss that jump, you are back down here. This looks incorrect. Because oof, no, do not. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just Alright. Fur fighters. What is Nappletail, Arcia, and Daydream? Never heard of that one. I really hope when you get a game over that there is some kind of "Are you sure?" prompt on if you do not want to continue, because it feels real easy to hit that by mistake. If you hit that, then John Cena himself needs to bust out of the screen and go, "Are you sure about that?" So, up here, yeah, these platforms are very much positioned that it is very easy to end up landing on the one below here and, like, erasing your fucking progress. Okay. Fine, I'll take it. Panomi, fuck! Okay, that was close. That was close. Okay. That was scary. Ooh. I hate the stage. The stage is horrible. Panomi Dreamcast platformer that's getting buzz. Interesting. Alright. Been a while since I've streamed a Dreamcast game. Okay. Oh, this stage fucking hates you. I can't even tell, like... Whoa. Okay, there's the crystal. There's the crystal. Okay. Oh, this game is scary. It's okay, we're going to the forest stage. I'm good with this stage. I am completely fine with this stage. Especially now that I know the shortcut to get up on the tree. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, does this game feel better or worse than Bubsy? This feels a million times better than Bubsy. Bubsy is not even in... Like, this game is not even in the same league as bad as Bubsy is. That's right, it wants me to go up this way. Pretty sure this is the route this way. Yep. I need to be checking the insides of the trees for, for items. I don't want to miss any weapons if I can help it. This feels... Okay, over here. Alright, now, remember, there's a shortcut up onto the tree here that we're gonna take. That is up here, and that is going to be easier than the other paths I could take to be getting up here. Yeah, no, Bubsy is just, like, a completely unpleasant game in every aspect. Graphically, soundtrack, bad to play. This game is extremely cute in its aesthetic, and I love the soundtrack. And it's really not even that bad to play, it's just kind of punishing. Hey, hey, hey. Give me this Give me this. Don't know what I got there. It's one of those very early PlayStation games that, for some reason, it's like, you have a memory card. Why are they not using the memory card is what I want to know. Okay, I think when I was doing these the first time, I don't think I was dashing. Actually, does a side hop? Side hop does not get me up there. And I feel like I lucked out on this the first time. I don't think I need to dash on these. I think, well, when I don't dash, I don't make it. Timer is getting kind of scary right now. It's not extremely low, but it's low enough to make me sweat a little. God, maybe Forest needs to be, like, one of the first places I visit then, because this platforming on this tree feels real slippery. Again, I use the exact same strategy I use in Leap of Faith on Final Fantasy XIV of, like, you gotta position yourself to give yourself the most surface area to land on. Where to? Where to? This? Is it up here? That? Looks like a sketchy jump, but I made it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, we're good. We're good. Very generous about your character's hitbox. Yeah, true. Generous in a way that this game is not. I feel pretty good about this stage. Is there any difference between the playable characters? You know, I didn't think to check. I don't think there are. Well, it is all I ever play off stream, so there is that. Yeah, what about it? FF14's good. Free trial that lets you play up through the Heavensward expansion. Blah, blah, blah. I think that copy pasta has been updated. I think it's up through Stormblood now, actually. What goes this way? This is a different path. Let's try this way. Whoa, hello. There's some treasure. Ooh, we got another gun. So what's this gun gonna be? Oh, it's like a homing shot. That's super good. That's super good. Even still, it's not like I'm really going out of my way to kill enemies that often, so it's like, it seems to make more sense most of the time to just stick with this. Also, I'm sure that's some kind of, like, super shortcut. That said, I don't think we're gonna take it. Troll and I. I've never even heard of that one. Tell me about this game. It's a terrible game. Alright, tell me about it. I'm curious. I love hearing about bad games. Released in 2017. Oh, a recent game. Yeah, I know nothing about this game. Stupid platform. Bump. Made it. Wait, is this correct? I guess so. Got a 27 on Metacritic. Alright. I like to play bad games for myself and judge them on their own merits. I like determining, like, is this game that's been held up as, oh, one of the worst of all time, is it actually that bad? In the case of Bubsy 3D, yes it is. Ephemeral Fantasia, I am, oh god, oh god, oh god. Redeem Simpsons Wrestling. Yeah, it's like, I think The Simpsons Wrestling is a bad Simpsons game and a bad wrestling game, but I think divorced from either of those contexts, it's some dumb fun that I appreciated. Cited as one of the worst PS2 RPGs, Ephemeral Fantasia is just a game that requires some patience. Interesting. This is a level going into that I have never seen before, so I'm a little worried about it. It's a very pretty level. Looks like we got like a water temple sort of. Ooh, hey. Good argument for the side hop here. Whoop. Yump. Yump, yump. Oh yeah, we got some movement tech. We got a little bit. I bet I'm gonna have to, like, jump across these things to get something. Maybe not. Where's this taking me? Taking me to my inevitable doom. Right here, okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. I was wondering if there was going to be a use for the side hop. I mean, I have kind of found a use for it elsewhere of, like, oh, I'm falling down a slope I don't want to. I've been able to, like, side hop my way back up. Is ammo dependent on what weapon you're carrying when you pick up? Huh. Interesting. Because all my... Or is it each weapon takes up a different amount of ammo? Consumes a certain amount of crystals. Is that it? So it just adjusts to, like, how many shots you currently have? Wonder if that's the case. I think that is indeed the case. You know, so the golden gun, that might take like 10 crystals or whatever. I love this fish enemy design. I do not like how much of this stage relies on very slowly moving platforms. Alright, here we are, though. Alright. Oh, time to get in the crystal. Oh, I don't like how slippery these are. I hope there's not platforming on the slippery stuff. I've seen this game. I don't... Oh, this is, I don't like that our starting platform is shaped like an ice cube. Okay, let's fall off here, maybe? No. There we go. This looks like, where Link goes when he's in the Tipple of Time. The, like, water pillars over the void. Y'all know what I mean. Bump. Oh, is this gonna be one of those, like, you gotta make some super crazy jump? Not too bad. I've seen people talk about this game, like, oh, it's, like, so brutally hard. But, like, I don't think it's that bad. It just requires patience and practice. On a level more so than most games would. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're good. Whoa, okay, right as I say this looks, this is gonna be a bit of a bear right here, I think. Maybe not too bad. It depends on, are these platforms solid enough to count as a checkpoint? Hey, here we are. That was an easy level. And now we're going to the final stage. Because all that's left is purple. Excuse me. Ooh, hell yeah. Like the lightning in the distance. I've been saying, this game doesn't seem that bad, but for all I know, this final stage could be a pain in the ass here. This enemy density is insane. Oh, I like the lightning in the distance. This enemy density is insane, dude. A friendly reminder, this is normal difficulty. Wrapping up every Christmas gift you have. Hey, you're doing better than I am. I haven't even started my shopping yet, damn it. We have to wait another 500 years for that platform to come back down. Merry Grimbus, actually I got you Equestrian 2000. Oh boy, my favorite. You know I love the horse games. This is... You know what, can I... Ah, fuck! This is like... This sucks. Right here, this part right here. Just positioned so that this platform wastes like a whole minute of your time. And when you get up there, there's bullets to push you off of it. Slightly interesting that you cannot jump up through a platform, even if, like, it looks like you should be able to. There's no collision detection. There's no collision detection on the bottom of these platforms, but if you try to jump up through the bottom, you'll just fall back down. weird little quirk. You know what? Let's stack up some shields here. This is stupid. There's so many dudes here. What? Ah, are you kidding me? You have to... Okay, you gotta wait for it to be all the way at the top. Or else you'll slide down. I don't like how much time I'm wasting here. Ah! It better be at the top of this, this thing. I don't like how much time I'm wasting for what is clearly probably, like, the final area. And probably gonna be, like, longer than the other ones, I would expect. Oh god, get up there! Get up there, please! Damn it. This is rude. Where's the platform? Okay. Look at this. This is... Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Go! This might be a run killer right here. This sucks. This sucks, dude. And you can't, like, okay. I'm gonna keep, like... Get up there! This is bad. This is so bad. The, timing on this. There we go. Oh my god. Now we got a speeder on this shit. There's the crystal. Get in the crystal. Got it. Holy hell. Where's this gonna take me? Oh shit, it's boss time. It's boss time. The only boss in this game so far. Cool boss, it really is. Wait. Wait, what? What? Hold on. What? Continue? Are you joking? Are you joking? It puts me back here? It puts me back here, damn it. Okay. Okay. Why would it do that? Why would it do that? Okay, you know what? Maybe the goal then is to try and, like, you know, hoard as many crystals as you can. Get through this without, like, as much health and as much crystals as you can, so you have your weapons. Actually, is this? Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, so, okay. The very last section, I'm gonna have to be, like, harvesting those enemies up there. Good to know, good to know. And this effectively means I'm never gonna game over to the point of, like, you know, having to start all over again, right? Unless I just, like, really botch this section. Which, you know, is a possibility considering that last jump. Shit. There really needs to be, once I get up there... I didn't have time to explore, but I wonder if there's gonna be like a... Shit. If you go under, then it gets so hard to, like, get back up. I need to explore up here. I wonder if there's... Shit, that's not what I want. Okay, good. Because now... Okay, so kill me. Thank you. Are you joking? Did that really just happen? Well, what time is it? 4:16, okay. Got about an hour or so before I said I would, want to wrap it up. I think if I get hit while I'm side hopping, it doesn't actually knock me, so... I can exploit this a bit. Jump up. Go ahead and kill me. Okay, here we go. One of the arguments against people figuring out how to load DS games from the SD card was flashcards aren't hard to get. One of the arguments against? I guess I'm unclear. Oh god. I guess I'm unclear on what argument this is. Also, well, think the way I'm gonna... Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stack these up. Stack these up. And he killed me. Stacking up shield seems to be ideal there. Also, why does it start me with one less heart each time? Is that what happened there? It started with 2.5, not 3? Is he decreasing my health every time he kills me? Is that what's happening there? Oh, that could be a problem. Okay. So eventually it's gonna be just like a one-hit run. Misery. No kidding. I mean, I did manage to destroy some piece of him that time. Got more crystals out of it. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm just gonna let him kill me, and then... get about as many crystals as shit. As many crystals as I can manage to go in there with. The fact that there is no chest up there... Where'd the platform go? There it is, okay. It's taking its sweet time for some reason. Yeah, so go in there with health and at least enough to pop a shield or two. That's 2 shields that gives me. Having no way to recover health is rude, though. Okay, let's, like, take a quick look at the, Oh, these guys! Okay, he spawns ads. Which you can use to keep up your stock of shields. Okay, okay. Spawn ads? I hope not. Can't tell where he's actually vulnerable is the thing, though. Ah. Yeah, he does decrease your health by 1 every time you die. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. I hate that. I hate this. She hates it. She hates it. Here's all that difficulty they were... Ah, dude. Okay. Okay, I think I've got to turtle him out. I think I've got to hang back, let him spawn his ads in, so I can get hearts off of him, and hammer him with special weapons from afar. I think that's got to be the strat. Even still, I've got a time limit to worry about. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, at some point it becomes easier to just start over. That is one of the rudest things I've ever seen. But at least now I know not to worry too much about gathering crystals in here. Or even going in with full health, because it does start me with full health. So I think I'm just gonna go for it. Shields are not even completely foolproof either. Because he can still get you from, like, above or below. You know, it definitely increases your survivability, but... yeah, so I'm gonna hang back. Let him spawn dudes in. Ooh, that's bad. I thought the golden gun was like a homing shot, but that doesn't seem to be panning out here. Oh, you've got to already be close for it to do the homing. Okay. Do I have to bop him to kill him? Is that what's going on here? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Maybe I drop a save state before this becomes impossible. Oh god, now I've like... okay. Hopefully we don't have to use it, but... That is brutal, dude. Why would it do that? Why would it work like that? I think I've got to be bouncing on his head, right? Because that's like the only thing I've... You know, you can bounce off his head. But I can't tell if it's actually damaging him or not. Maybe more so than shield. Maybe I need to be worried about the homing shot. Guarantees hits on wherever he's vulnerable, hopefully. Okay, here we go. Ooh, damn it. Bop. Yeah, like, run up behind him and bop him. That's like the only thing he's actually reacting to, it feels like. Even still, that's hard to do without taking damage. And dead. Down to 2 hearts. I do have a save state that I can pop. I do want to see what happens if, like, if he takes all your health away. Is that like a special game over state? Criterion Collection Blu-ray of the classic counterculture French film Fantastic Planet. Interesting. Never think I heard of that one. Hey, that'll be cool though. Yeah, maybe. Oh shit. Da, da, da. It says your sister likes dragons and your dad likes Hot Wheels. Ah, shit. Please, please get up there. Damn it. Dad has never owned a Hot Wheels track. Huh. Well, hopefully he likes it. I'm guessing he's into cars. Oh. Alright, here we go. I maybe should have tried to get a shield going into that, but, yeah, did not happen. Yeah, I'm curious if you lose all of your health here, is it like a special lose condition? You got him the Star Wars Holiday Special on DVD. Oh god. You know, honestly, incredible. I hope he enjoys it. It's damn. One shitpost of a movie for sure. I can't tell if anything I'm doing is actually hitting him. What? It's a game over! It's a... Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Ah, fuck. It's a game over! Well, now I'm definitely glad I set that, that save state where I did. Wow. Okay. You know, that is some bullshit. If you lose all your health, it is indeed just a special game over. Crashing out at the final boss. I don't blame him. Okay, I've just got to get there. And then I'll drop another save state when I go in, so at least I don't have to fight him with less than 3 hearts. It'd be nice if I had all my hearts, but like, you know, that ship has already sailed. That is a bizarre system if I've ever seen one, though. Why would it work like that? Can always replay the game. True. True, but we do have somewhere to be in a little bit, and I would like to try to beat this game in one stream. So I'm going to drop another save state when I go into the boss. Basically, my philosophy for using save states is like, I use them as checkpoints. And I try to put them at places where I feel like a checkpoint would be reasonable. So like here, putting one in before I go into this final boss, that feels reasonable to me, you know? Try to get some crystals before I go in so I can have a shield. It's not like a huge deal, but it just does make it a little bit easier. What? Did I fall off? Okay, fair enough. I think I've got... Hey, am I onto something here? Is that doing damage to him, though, is the question. I don't know if it is. Excuse me. I think I can see him hitting him, so maybe it is doing some good. But maybe it's like only from the front. Maybe you've got to like hit him in the mouth or in the head or something. I feel like bopping him's gotta be doing something, right? I can see the bullets impacting his head there. Wait, no. Yeah. And, popping him does not make that little hit effect appear, so I don't think that's actually working. As funny as an idea it is. Like, let's see. Bump, bump, bump. How about his shoulders? Nah, I think it's gotta be his head. I think that's the only part of him that's actually vulnerable. And I think homing shot up close is my best shot for hitting that. He doesn't actually hurt you on contact with him. Which is kind of good to know, I think. You can hit him in the back of the head, and it seems valid. You can shoot while you're side hopping. Ooh, hey. That made him, like, do something different. It made him, like, run around for a second. Nah, he just does that when you get behind him, it seems. Okay, does the manual have any advice for this guy? Dark World. The seventh world, created by Zar himself as his lair, is the most fearsome of all. Okay. That's all it has to say about this guy. Whoa, okay. I thought that was new, but nah. I can't tell what's new and what's not. Okay, you know what? I am going to GameFAQs this. Make sure this really is just a case of, like, I have to shoot this dude a bunch of times. And there's not some trick I'm missing to it. There is no GameFAQs for this game. Crashing out at the final boss indeed. Alright, well, that's gonna be a problem. To defeat Thar, you have to shoot. You have to jump and shoot at his head. Alright, so that's basically what I've already been doing. I just have to, like, do it consistently. That's me. I'm the Bridget orb right now. That's the face I'm making. Trying to kill this stupid thing. This is horrible. He really needed a health bar. Yeah, okay, so you can see, like, the hit confirm on him. To know you're doing it right. Hey, Chazzy! Welcome in! Yeah. This is a game that I have had to resort to save states on. Because this boss here, whenever he kills you, takes a heart piece away from you. He takes a heart piece away from you, and if you lose all your hearts, it is a forced game over. This is the only time in this game I have had to use save states. This is unreasonable. How you doing, Shazzy? Welcome in. It's like, why would they do that? I don't understand. Don't know that I'll be able to beat him even with save states. What does that mean? I am missing something. Oh boy. Yeah, I know in the manual there was a bomb weapon that I never found. Ah, that sucks. Okay. Surely they wouldn't make him literally impossible without it, right? I mean, I do have the homing shot, I do have the fire. I do have shields that are saving my ass sometimes. Yeah, I've already seen the unique game over you can get here. It's something. It's rude. You can hop on his head and be relatively safe for a bit. Also, like, I'm not even convinced those shields are doing a whole lot of good. They stop the little guys, they don't seem to, like, help against him. Second green one, where I'm going up a central column. Alright. Well, I may just have to replay this game then, if that's the case. Oh, that sucks. If I can find a way to get a hit on him up here... Unfortunately, he can just do that. Huh, okay. I can see him sometimes kind of cower and duck his head. Does that mean I'm getting damage on him? Like, I can see the hit confirm on him, but I can't tell if that's like... Yeah, my little pew-pew gun does not seem to be, up to the task here. I am determined to make this work, but, if what you're saying is true, I may be forced to, do a replay here. What time is it? We gotta leave at 6. Or rather, the thing we're going to is at 6, so we should probably leave a little earlier. Yeah, I may be, following your advice, Chazzy, and, replaying this for the bombs. That's, Bubsy shattering is how I feel right now. Yeah, unfortunately, there is kind of a hard time limit on today's stream, because me and Miracle do have somewhere to be. Oh yeah, like, the rest of the game is not that bad, I don't think. Sonic Superstars flashback, oh no. Yeah, Sonic Superstars also being a game where, like, the game itself is fine, the bosses are dog shit. Yeah, but, welcome in, Chazzy. What have you been up to? How's your challenge going? You can kind of, like, get him stuck in a loop, it feels like. Like, for a while there, he was doing nothing but doing that one, where I was, like, out of range of him. I don't know what governs his AI. For all I know, it could be completely random, and that one just screws me. Your streams are sparse, yeah. Mine are probably going to be soon, with me starting a new job soon. Skeleton Warriors. Using the Final Fantasies as anchors. So you're going through all those in order, alright. Well, which Final Fantasy are you on? Currently on 1, okay. I think the way I do this is stay behind him as much as I can, so I'm out of range with his, like, worst bullshit at least. But even still, he can still just do that. You know, for Final Fantasy, I always wished that, they had put 3 on one of the collections. So that you could have all the Final Fantasy games up to that point on one platform. Slight bit of a bummer, but, you know, you can always go play the remake of 3 on DS if you want to. That was stupid. I earned that death. Oh god, what is the sound engine doing? Getting a PST for the sole purpose of streaming all the Final Fantasies. With a Mac and not PC, that was the easiest method to have access. Huh. Ah, shoot. Ah. He sometimes has that animation where he, like, kind of cowers and ducks his head a bit. I wonder, like, Does that mean I progress to a new phase of the fight, or does he just do that randomly? I can't tell. I think he just does that randomly. I think that's just one of the many random things he cycles through, is to, like, give you a break for just a second. It seems like if you have homing shot, you can bounce on his head and nail him with that. But also, you might as well just do that from behind anyways. He doesn't hurt you to touch him. So, inside of him is like... maybe not the worst place to be? God, I've literally been playing this game thinking, why do people think this game is so hard? Well, now I know. I was loving this game up until the boss, and now that I'm here, it's just like, why did they do this? They didn't have to make it this way. I understand that this is like an early 3D platformer, but like, they still knew how to make platformers in general. They knew, like, just basic game design at this point. God, that... you have to be close enough to nail him, but he can also just pull you in with that thing. And I don't know of a way to reasonably avoid getting caught by that. Because if you're close enough, you're just going to get caught by it and screwed over, is what it feels like. Unless you're, like, already running in the other direction when he pops it. Maybe that's when you gotta bop on his head to get out of range of that. Just lean into it. It was like the longest I've survived against him. It does feel like you can kinda get him caught in a loop sometimes. But I can't tell if that's just like, if that's him legitimately being stuck in a loop, or if that's just him cycling through his random stuff, and if that's just confirmation bias. I don't know how to avoid damage from that. It seems he just gets you, no matter what with that. Hey, I avoided damage that time. And then immediately died. Yeah, okay, so kind of leaning into it and bouncing on his head is the move with that. But you have to, like, still anticipate it coming. I wish the shields were in any way useful against this guy. They don't seem to do shit. maybe behind him is actually not a good place to be, because he seems more likely to do, like, his bullshit that hits all around him. I think I just need to be hitting him when it's safe, but always be backing up when I do so. So I can get out of range of whatever's coming next. Which is going to require turtling him a bit. And I don't know if I have the time to do that. Even still, that attack drags me in from so far away. Who's the sadist that designed this boss? Yeah, like I said, there's some funny stuff about this game's development that I'll get to once I beat this boss. Wait, what actually hit me there? What hit me there? Nothing hit me. I just dropped dead, dude.
VidPic at 542 wants an F spam in chat.
Can we get an F in the chat? Woof. I wonder if the fire... If the fire set his whole head on fire for a second, I wonder if that's continuing to do damage for him. $530, okay. You know what? Then after this attempt, I'll go ahead and call it. If I don't make it this attempt, then I'll call it a night. Oh god, he's right there. Yeah, I'll call it there. And next time I will be taking Chathy's advice and trying to find the bomb this time. Which means next time might be a real short session with this game. Who can I send y'all to? Wow, basically nobody I would usually send y'all to is streaming. PMC Trilogy, also doing a PlayStation challenge, is it's streaming. They're doing Space Hulk. I'll send y'all to them. Well, thank y'all for hanging out, and I will see y'all next time. Good night, everyone.